Hey, whoa, I'm down here. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Jazzy Sunday at the Uke Revolution Live. I'm Brooke. I am back in my ye old homestead in Phuket. And I'm back with the biggest earrings I've ever owned. Proudly wearing the world's largest earrings. I don't know, they're not the world's largest. They're not the longest ones I have, but they are the biggest. How's it going? Hey, everybody. Say hello in the chat box. Let me know who's here. Where are you tuning in from? Where are you tuning in from, and how do you do? What's your name? Give me the 2x2 or whatever information you want to reveal. We are here for it. So today's Jazzy Sunday. We have a new jazzy arrangement in the Uke Revolution Library on Patreon, and it is Let's Call the Whole Thing Off. You say ukulele and I say ukulele. You like a low G and I like a high G, right? So we're gonna... Hi, Jenny! Jenny's tuning in from Canada. Yes. So we're gonna hit up that new arrangement, go over it, check it out, and then we're gonna play some other jazzy stuff from the Uke Revolution Library on Patreon. If you would like to access the full library, you can join on Patreon, and the link is in the caption. And at the moment, there's 300-ish awesome ukulele arrangements for all of the coolest songs. New arrangements every week. We usually, it runs on average about 2 new ones a week, like 8 to 10 a month. And we use them to play together on these live streams. So we're going to go ahead and get diving right in. We're going to dive right in with some sort of warm-up. Low G. Okay, show of hands. Let's have a poll. Let's have a poll in the chat box. Do you like the low G or the high G? You know what? I can do this. There's somehow that you put a poll in here. Create a poll. Oh, I've never done this before. This will be fun. For people coming in. Low G or high G? I saw this, yes, no. Low G, okay. Low G, high G. And add option? No, we don't want to add option. We don't want to add either. I swing both ways. I've never done this before. Make a poll. It's fun. I saw someone else do it on a live stream, and I was like, wait a minute, you can make a poll in the live stream? That's fun. Did it work? I can't see it. There it is. Just leave it up the whole time. You like a low G, and I like a high G. Okay. Ooh, that was super jazzy. It was a pretty jazzy way to start this stream. We're going to get warmed up with something first. And just in case, I tuned this like really recently today, just to make sure. Okay. We'll do something jazzy to warm up. C7. Let me get it in my head real quick. F, D7, G7, C, G7. And I'll pop it down here in the chat box for you. C, C7, F, D7, G7, C. And we do a little turnaround on the G7, C. So this last one is a little bit shorter. C, C7, F, D7, G7. Oh, that one's longer. Okay. Okay, C, G7, back to the C, C7, F, D7, G7, C, G7. G7, back to the beginning. C, C7, F, D7, G, G, baby, I love ya. I say, see you later, baby. See you if I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna say, hey, G, G, baby, I love you. When I see you walking on by, I think, gee, wow, if only, oh my, and I think, hey baby, gee baby, I love you. When I see you skipping all over town, you're picking me up, you're giving me that smile, but then I got a frown. 'Cause you ain't my baby. If you're just popping in, we're playing this thing in the chat box. This is the F, the D7, G7. Yeah, shoot it up, C. And if you're watching from the very near future, it usually takes YouTube like a day to process the chat. So I'll call them out one more time for you. We got C, a C7, F, D7, G7, and then we're back to C, G7, a C, 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 a C7, C7, F, 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 D7, G7. Just playing a little jazzy warm-up, everybody. Just do a little down strong. Just switch up the rhythm. If you wanna do something different, just pluck it down once and give it some. Ooh, I got off the rhythm, but that's okay. It's coming back around. If you wanna break it down, just jazzy style. All you have to do is just pluck that chord just one time, just like this. Coming back in. Okay, what's that little song I just made up? When I see you, baby. When I see you, baby. Hit it, boys. When I see you, baby, walking on by, you make me say, oh my, I sure wish I could make you my baby. When I see you skipping around over town, first it makes me smile, but then I frown because, gee, baby, you're not my baby. Oh, yeah. Well, if I had a chance or 1,000,010, I'd make you my baby and I'd make you my baby again. Gee, baby, that's how you sing the vaudeville jazz. Last time around, here we go. G7, a C7. Yay! Cha-cha-cha. Hooray, what a fantastic little warm-up. How do I jump back up here to the pole? I love this pole. Swing both. Yeah, hit it. Hit it. The thing is, I accidentally clicked add another option, and then I couldn't figure out how to delete it. So I just put I swing both ways. I've never tried a low G, but so far the low G is more popular. It's interesting. I guess I'll have to try it. I'll have to try it sometime. Okay, I'm already falling off of my old people donut pillow over here. Okay, we're gonna get into the new one in the library, which is they can't take that away from me, and I need to pop it onto my iPad real quick. Give you guys a second to pull it up there too in the Uke Revolution library on Patreon. I feel like wait. I'm like, welcome to the Uke Revolution library. To the Uke Revolution live. I'm drinking tea out of my Uke Revolution mug, and I'm wearing my Uke Revolution t-shirt. It's a look. It's a look. That's too hot. Okay, focus, ADHD person. Middle-aged ADHD person. Getting my PDF ready. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Let's call the calling off. And there's also there's another new one in there too, which is Livin' La Vida Loca. And we're gonna get into that on like the weekday live stream. That's in a few days, because today's Jazzy Sunday. Yeah, just FYI. If you're in there and you're like, oh, that's new, when are we going to do that? Okay. All right, here we go. Let's call the whole thing off. Where is it? I just sent it. It's not showing up on my thing. Wait a second. Let me do it again. Okay. Ooh, we're 50-50 on the poll now. Very exciting. Very exciting. It's going. I can see it live going back and forth. It's very exciting. Maybe I declined this, except waiting in anticipation. I mean, I can't just pull it up on my computer, but it's better if I have it on the iPad. Please hit the like button when you get a chance. There it is. Okay, shoo. You like iOS and I like Android. You like Facebook and I like Instagram. Okay, what have we got? So this song has 9 verses. Say hello to Brazil. Hello, Brazil. And hello, Eddie in Brazil. Hi, Pat. The song has 9 verses, and it's like just a lot. It's a lot of ink and digital memory space. So for this version, I included 6 of the 9 verses. Basically, by that point, you should have a pretty, if there's some verse you really want to include, you can probably sketch it out yourself. I put in like the ones that I kind of prefer. So we've got down, down, up, except we're playing, we're switching chords every 2 beats a lot. So we'll often do just the beginning of that strum, which is down, down, up. Down, down, up, down, down, up. Hi, Richard in Texas. Okay. For example, that down, down, up thing will sound like this. No, it doesn't. Down, down, up, 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 down, down, up. So it's like you're playing the beginning of down, down, up, down, up. Just the down, down, up. second down is more like a chunk. I will play it more like a chunk sometimes. So for the verse, we've got the same first 3 lines every time. The first 3 lines of the verse are the same. And then the ending is a little bit different depending on which verse it is. So we'll go through the, let's go through the chords at the top in the box. D, just have a look at them. Make sure nothing is super out there. B minor 7, E minor 7, A7, D7. If you want to, you can play the Hawaiian D7, which is the two string one, the little bow-legged finger one. G, G minor, B minor, E7. Now we got a weird chord, A flat minor, flat 5. So that is the first fret, your pointer finger on the top string, the G string, and the second fret, all the rest of your fingers on all the rest of the strings on the bottom 3 strings. A flat minor, flat 5 or diminished 5, however you want to call it. C sharp 7. So for me personally, I like to use the bar shape, which is the same way we play the D7. And it's the same shape, it's just moved down 1 fret. I should phrase that differently. There is another C sharp 7. I can't even remember what it looks like, but if you want to use that shape, you can use it. Actually, I think I might be thinking of, no, I'm thinking of the minor 7. Never mind. Forget I said that. C sharp 7, bar the first fret, the bottom string, the A string of the second fret. F sharp minor. B7. F sharp 7. This is that same shape again on the 6th fret. Zook. So pay attention to your little neck markers. For me, the 6th fret is between the first 2 markers. Those little markers help you find your space if you have to travel way up the neck. F sharp 7, the same shape, move it down to the 3rd fret. This is E flat 7. Barring the 3rd fret, and then the A string of the 4th fret. So lots of traveling around. Oops, I just knocked the computer. Lots of traveling around with that fret shape. And D major 7, we're going to bar the 2nd fret, and then we're going to scooch one of those fingers up so we're on the A string of the 4th fret. D major 7, D7, D major 7, D7. My light back there just went off. It's kind of sad. Okay, so we'll just go through the verse, those first 3 lines, and then we'll go to the first ending where it says 1-4. That is verse 1 and verse 4. That's the ending you use. And it's just occurred to me that if you're gonna do 7 through 9, oh, okay, I'll make a note about that later, which ending you would use if you did verses 7, 8, 9. I think it would just be in the same order. You just go back to the top. But I gotta check. Okay, so verse, lines, a strumming, down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, D, B, E, A again, D, B minor 7, E minor 7, A7, D, 7, G, minor. The first ending, D, B minor, E7, A7. When you're you're switching from D to D7, you can, because I usually play that D7 shape as a bar chord. Hi, Mary. The top 3 strings with their 3 fingers instead, and then for the D7, all you have to do is put the pinky down. Usually I play that D7 as a bar chord, but a lot of you might play the D7 like this anyway with all your fingers. Just saying. If you usually play it as a bar. When you're playing the D with 3 fingers, to make the D7, all you have to do is drop your pinky onto the string. Let's play the verse again, and we'll try the second ending, the 2/5 ending. That's for verse 2 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, let's go. D, B minor 7, E minor 7, A7, D, B, E, A. Next line, D, 7, G, G minor, D, A7, D. So you see what we're doing there? We're playing the first line 2 times. Then we play the next line, and then you go to whichever ending line it is. So they end a little bit, each verse ends a little bit differently. The last one, the ending for verse 3 and verse 6. 1, 2, we'll play the whole verse though, it's good practice. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. D, B, E, A7, do it again. I say either, G, G minor, D, A7, 6th fret, B7, E, A7, D. I want to see which line that is. Better call the calling off. Let's call the whole thing off. Okay. That one's pretty tricky, so we're going to do it one more time. Just the last line. The verse 3 and 6 ending line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. D, A, F sharp 7, B7. E, A, D. I'm gonna do it again. For we know we need each other, so we better come moving on. Oh, I sang the wrong thing. Wait. Tricky one. Where is that line? Better call the calling off. Ooh, just saw a mistake. Let's call the whole thing off. Okay. It's a tricky line. And if you look ahead, I just saw one little tiny but very important notation error I need to fix later. At the end of verse 3 and the end of verse 6 on the let's call the whole thing off, that D that's over let's, that should be an E minor 7. So it's noted right in like the chord structure, but I probably cut and pasted that line. I forgot to change the chord when I made it. So it's the same thing on verse 6 too, and I'll go back and fix it later after the stream. That will be E minor 7 when we get to it. So I will try to remember and yell at you about it when we play through the song. Okay. So close. One mistake. The bridge. So the bridge, we've got starting with this A flat minor 7 flat 5 thing. this shape I imagine is like it's it sounds really weird. I imagine it's like a cluster of grapes or something hanging from a vine. Like that's the visual I have in my head for this shape, because it's kind of like this bunch down here hanging over. So this shape is a movable shape. You can move it up and down, so you might see it again somewhere else. Yeah, one finger on the top string here, and then everything else is on the next fret up. A flat minor, 7 flat 5. It's the cluster of grapes shape. So this is the, but oh, if we call the whole thing off, then we must part. And we're playing the same thing 2 times, and it is this. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. A flat minor, 7 flat 5. C sharp 7. F sharp minor, B7. E minor 7, A7. So you're going from the grape cluster to this bar chord that's around the same area. You just keep this pointer finger anchored on the first fret, shook, down like this, and then drop your middle finger. Because it's kind of like a big shift, but you've got the pointer finger staying in the same place. Makes it a little bit easier to like shift to that position. A flat minor, 7 flat 5, C sharp 7, F sharp minor, B7, E minor 7, A7. But oh, if we call the whole thing, I feel like something's not right in it. Let me see. Let me see. Nope, that's right. Let me see. Let me take a brain break for a second, because I feel like something's wrong in the rhythm there, but it may just be how I'm it may just, I don't know what it is. Let me check it out. Still, the low G is still leading in the polls. And there's nobody that has like two different ukes, and you do one low G and one high G? Really? Nobody swings both ways yet. Okay, I guess it just sounds weird to me. Yes. Oh, you know what? I swing both ways because I have an 8 string. Wait, I'll vote. Can I vote in the poll? Oh, it won't let me vote. This is a cheerocracy, not a dictatorship. Yeah, because I have the 8 string. The 8 string has a low and a high G on it. Ooh. Okay. So we're going to stroll through this song. It's kind of a strolling song anyway, and see how it goes. Don't forget that I messed up one chord at the end of verse 3 and verse 6, so it's going to be E minor 7, and I will yell at you, try to yell at you when it's coming. And go back and fix that one little twerk later. I might just strum down like this to get going. Because this is pretty new. This is a new one for me this week, too. Yes, let's do it. 1, a 2, a 1. Here we go. D, a B minor 7, E minor 7. That should be A7. Oh my God, that's so embarrassing. It's just the same chords as the beginning of the verse. Why did I put minor 7? Oh God. Okay, 2 things to fix. You say either, and I say either. You say neither, and I say neither. Either, either, neither, neither. Let's call the whole thing up. Turn the page. You like potato, and I like potato. You like tomato, I like tomato. Potato, potato, tomato, tomato. Let's call the whole thing up. But oh, if we call the whole thing off, then we must part. And oh, well, if we ever part, then that might break my heart. So if you like pajamas and I like pajamas, I'll wear pajamas and give up pajamas. For we know we need each other, so we better call the calling off. E minor 7. Let's call the whole thing up. And just hang on the D for a second. Actually, we can do the D, B minor 7, E minor 7, A7. This is like the home base. The home base, home station. These 4 chords. Here we go, verse 4. You say laughter, and I say laughter. Who says that? You say after, and I say after. Laughter, laughter, after, after. Let's call the whole thing off. You like vanilla, and I like vanilla. You sarsaparilla, and I sarsaparilla. Vanilla, vanilla, chocolate, strawberry. Oh, let's call the whole thing off. But oh, if we call the whole thing off, then we must part. And oh, if we ever part, then that might break my heart. So if you go for oysters and I go for oysters, I'll order oysters and cancel the oysters. For we know we need each other, so we better call the calling off of E minor 7. Let's call the whole thing off. 1, ooh, jazzy ending. I forgot to go over this. So this is, hang on, cha-cha-cha. That went rather well, I think. Okay, so D, wait, let's call the whole thing off. For D, E flat 7, D major 7. And this is just like a little jazzy cadence that I made up for the end. Just standard kind of thing. I can't remember if they actually, maybe they ended up ending on this D major 7. So I decided to throw it in, but I think maybe the original ending is way more complicated than that. I can't remember. Yes. So it would be E minor 7, not the D. Oops. Let's call the whole thing off. 2, 3, 4, 1. this kind of interesting sound because the E flat 7, what makes it a 7 is the same pitch that makes a D major 7 a D major 7. You've just got like everything else in the E flat chord kind of slithering down to make that D major 7. Cool. Thanks, Mary. Thanks, Melinda, for the tomato or the tomato. This was in some movie, right? It was in a movie. I think like a Fred Astaire movie. So I don't know. Does anyone know if it was written? No, it would have been written way before, right? I think Gershwin's time was before Fred Astaire's time. Who knows? I'm just saying, like, was it based on some character having a British accent and then the other one didn't? The other one had an American accent. You say laughter and I say laughter. Ah, laughter. The room was filled with laughter. I want to go through it again a little bit faster, and I'm going to try to do just a tad faster, nothing crazy. We're not going to do the turbo version like we do with some of the jazz songs. Yeah, I'm going to do the down, down, up, the strum. I'll try some of that one. What's the other thing I was going to say? You can do as well on that, like on verse 3 and verse 6. This is just a creative idea. For we know we need each other, so we... If you just hit those chords one time, like we were kind of doing with the warm-up thing in the beginning, to give it a little more drama. For we... For we know we need each other, so we better call the calling of love. Let's call the whole thing off. Just an idea. Might try it this time. Yeah? Let's do it. And then if you guys want to play, if you have anything in mind from the jazzy section of the library that you'd like to play, that you'd like us to play, pop it in the chat box. And if you're not a patron, you can look at the index. There's a link to the index. If you see anything jazzy in there, or even not jazzy, and we will jazzify it, then let me know in the chat. If there are no requests made, then I just pick them myself from the jazzy section of the library. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, let's go. D, B, you say either, and I say either. You say neither, and I say neither. Either, either, neither, neither. Let's call the whole thing off. You say potato, and I like potato. You like tomato, and I like tomato. Potato, potato, tomato, tomato. Let's call the whole thing off. But if we call the whole thing off, then we must part. And well, if we have a part, then that might break my heart. If you like pajamas and I like pajamas, I'll wear pajamas and give up pajamas. For we know we need each other, so we better call the calling of love. Let's call the whole thing off. You say laughter and I say laughter. You like vanilla, and I like vanilla. You sarsaparilla, and I sarsaparilla. What is that anyway, a dance? Vanilla, vanilla, chocolate, strawberry. Let's call the whole thing off. But oh, if we call the whole thing off, we must part. And oh, if we ever part, then that might break my heart. So if you go for oysters and I go for oysters, I'll order oysters and cancel the oysters. For we know we need each other, so we better call the calling off. Let's call the whole thing off. Ooh. Cha cha cha. Yay. Cool. You can't take that away from me. They can't take. You can't take. What? Oh, am I going to request? It's been a long day. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I was traveling for the last 2 weeks in northern Thailand, and that's where these ginormous earrings came from. Yeah, but I have like hit the ground running since I came back. The last 2 days have been so busy, mostly with teaching. Because I got to start getting ready for Cambodia, to move to Cambodia. And yeah, so I'm kind of on autopilot. I'm in really excellent spirits, but I'm sliding, and I'm going to hit the wall here in probably 20 minutes or so. Right after this stream is over, I'll probably like collapse in a heap. They can't take that away from me. Let's do it. I wonder if that's on this iPad. Let's see. They can't take that away from me. No. It's not on the iPad. Okay. I will send it over there. Like root beer sarsaparilla. Yes. Yes. I know it's like a plant. It's a plant or seed or something, herb flavoring. But wasn't it also the name of like a dance or a type of music or something? And I think that's why they put it in the song. Let me see. Okay. They can't take that away from me. The way you wear your hat. Very similar kind of song. They can't. Where is it? Similar kind of rhythm. Dum ba da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba da. Da da ba 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 da da da. Same kind of rhythm. So we'll have kind of a easy transition as far as that goes. I remember that this song has a lot of changes and weird chords in it, I think. I'm still trying to find it on my computer. There it is. So I can send it to the iPad. Ding, 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 ding. Here we are. Accept. Okay, there it is. Use sarsaparilla. I'm looking it up. Yes, we know it's the... Oh, no, it's only... I guess it's only the drink. Whenever I heard that when I was younger, I thought it was like a dance. I thought it was kind of a dance. You were in a car for 20 hours. Why were you in a car for 20 hours? Melinda. Okay. Apparently this has also been banned or something. Oh, has carcinogenic effects. Oh, no. Okay, so nobody is sarsaparilla-ing anymore. Either way. I just always thought it was a dance also, named after the plant. Low G, still running away with the polls. Okay, they can't take that away from me. Let's see. G minor 7. I'm just looking straight at the verse here. And we've got the same kind of thing. And also Gershwin. It's Gershwin night here. Same kind of thing. The verse is the same at the beginning, and then depending on which verse it is, it ends a little bit differently. So this is kind of a Gershwin thing going on, I suppose. He liked to mix it up at the end of the verse. So I'm just going over the verse chords at the top real quick. A 1, a 2, 3, 4, G, D, G, this C sharp thing, F7. Ah, yes, I remember this one now. Okay, so it's not so easy as we just go through it. We just go through it. I remember this now. So it's got this F7. And if you want to do the F7 suspended, then you've got to squish that middle finger up 1 fret and drop your pinky. And it's kind of tricky. So if you just want to play only the F7, that's fine too. F7, suspended, F7. B flat major 7. F minor, B flat 7. Now all these different last lines. E flat. Got my fingers on the wrong. G minor 7, F7. That's the verse 1 ending. The verse 2 ending. E flat, F7, B flat. And then we got a much longer one. E flat, F7, G minor 7, C minor 7. Ah. On the 2. B flat, C minor 7, F7, B flat, B flat, C minor 7, B flat major 7. That's a lot going on. Yes, I remember. I remember it well. That there's a lot going on. The bridge is way easier than the verses are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. D minor, G7, D minor, G7, D minor, G7, A7. D minor, G7, D minor, G7, C7, F7. The way you wear your hat, aye, aye, aye. So, what we have to look out for is, remember where your diminished 7 chord is. It's the easier one that's on the 1st fret. Remember, if you want to play the F7 suspended chord, you got to squish that finger up. That is tricky. And that's kind of like all of the really tricky stuff. Other than just there's a lot of changes. Okay, let's walk through it, meander through it like we did the song before. That's kind of the same. And I'll just be strumming down a lot like I did in, let's call the whole thing off. A 1, 2, 3, a play an intro, B flat. Already going too fast. Okay. B flat, C minor 7, gotta come in right after the F7. The way you wear your hat, the way you sip your tea, the memory of all that. No, they can't take that away from me. The way your smile just beams, the way you sing off key, the way you haunt my dreams. No, they can't take that away from me. We may never meet again on that bumpy road to love. Still I'll always keep the memory of the way you hold your knife, the way we danced until 3, the way you changed my life. No, they can't take that away from me. No, they can't take that away from me. Yay! You know, sometimes stuff is just more clear if you play it with the lyrics. Sometimes I'd like to just jump right in to the lyric part, but I'm like, maybe we should look at how it's structured. But then definitely verse 3 makes a lot more sense to me when I see it laid out with the lyrics. Know what I'm saying? Melinda had a road trip to 20 hours though. Dang, girl, that's a long road trip. Okay, we're gonna saunter through it one more time, because we like to give everything a second chance, and then probably have time for one more. Yeah, for one more. We're going on an hour here. Okay. 1, 2 on the intro. Let's go. B flat, C, F7, B flat, C minor 7, F7. I always forget to come in, so play it again. The way you wear your hat, the way you sip your tea, the memory of all that. No, they can't take that away from me. The way your smile just beams, the way you sing off key, the way you haunt my dreams. No, they can't take that away from me. We may never meet again on that bumpy road to love. Still I'll always keep the memory of the way you hold your knife, the way we danced until 3, the way you changed my life. No, they can't take that away from me. No, they can't take that away from me. Yay! Cha-cha-cha. Awesome. Thanks, Mary. I need to find a piano lounge tonight. Yeah, wouldn't it be nice to have like fancy Friday and get dressed up and go be fancy and classy in a like a jazz lounge? Deep Purple. I'm not familiar with Deep Purple, but I will, not that I know of, but I will check it out. I will check it out because now I'm curious. Okay. We've got time for one more song. Gotta pick one that's not too crazy. Let's see. What else is in? What's in the jazz folder that's not too tricky? Because a lot of them are quite tricky. We have a look at the jazzy tunes. Maybe seeing if there's any suggestions. All right, if y'all didn't hit the like button, help me out, hit the like button so YouTube will bump us up in the algorithm and more people will find us. Maybe Summer Wind. We haven't done Summer Wind in a long time, and I think that's not too crazy, right? Let's see. What's on here? Nope. It is not. So it's not too crazy, except that there's a little key change, but it's not a super wild key change. They gave us a hand by bumping it up a whole step instead of just a half step. So we skipped over all the sharps and flats to the next easy key with not as many sharps and flats for that key change. Summer Wind. Now that it's summer, we'll sing Summer Wind. Okay. Now it's on the iPad. Let's check it out. Yeah, we'll just get right into it because it's not too tricky. Just check on, make sure you know your major sevens. We use G major 7 a lot, it seems like, but the A major 7 is those two top strings on the first fret. We're just doing down, down, up, up, down, up. Here we go on the intro. A minor 7. The summer wind came blowing in from across the sea. It lingered there to touch your hair and walk with me. Hi, Jerome. All summer long we sang a song and then we strolled that golden sand. Two sweethearts and the summer wind. Like painted kites, those days and nights they went flying by. The world was new beneath the blue umbrella sky. A piper man one day called to you. I lost you. I lost you to the summer wind. The autumn wind and the winter winds, they have come and gone. It's still the days, those lonely days, they go on and on. And guess who sighs lullabies through nights that never end? My fickle friend, the summer wind. B minor, E, the summer wind. B minor, E, the summer wind. Almost lost it. I lost you to the summer wind. Last time, let's take it out. In the summer wind. Yay! We made it! Cha cha cha. Awesome. Oh, the poll is ending. Let's see who's the winner. It's the low G. Then what happens to the poll? Where does it go? Oh, it gets posted. That's cool. Low G. Ah, so interesting. I didn't know so many people were into low G. Okay. Cool. Thanks for playing. Thanks for playing along with the poll. Thanks for playing along with the jazzy tunes. And yeah, I'll be back on track. We got a regular live stream in the middle of the week, so we'll be looking at Living La Vida Loca. It's a super fun song to play. It's a new arrangement in the PDF library on Patreon. If you want to check it out, you can follow the links below, of course, in the caption. And yeah, I'll see you later. I'll see you in a few days. And that's it. Stay funky, everybody. Much love. Thanks for coming. Peace out. Bye.